Let's start off with the series that are over. Okay, we can go Lakers Nuggets to start off with. Mike, you can take control of it, I guess.
I don't know when it had to be maybe late third or fourth quarter in this game, but everybody just kind of looked like they were done and defeated a little bit. And as soon as the post game started up and everything, I kind of knew it was like a sure thing. I seen Austin Reeves say that like, there's no adjustments we can make. They just a better team. Same thing with LeBron. You got to get credit when credit is due. Anthony Davis with his frustrated comments. This team is kind of done, and it feels like it's kind of hit the end of the road. And the funny thing is, it feels like it's solely based off this Denver Nuggets team that just cannot get over the hump.
The best thing about it is Jokic. Let me see if I can find this quote really, really quick. Jokic was giving the Lakers the benefit of the doubt, basically saying like he was asked, why do you think the Lakers have struggled to beat y'all over the last what has it been, 2 years, 3 years? And basically what he said was, it's really hard to play against the same team over and over and over and not get bored. I'm like, bro, you're literally doing it. You're the team that's up 10-0 right now.
Maybe he's saying that he gets bored too.
And he's just busting their ass. Yeah. It don't even matter. It's been weird to see Anthony Davis be dominant for 3 quarters every game, and then in the fourth quarter he doesn't get a touch. And partially is that on the guards, and it's also on him because we see big men like Joel Embiid when I was questioning him in that playing game about where against the Miami Heat, his position and how Kevin Love was fronting him in the post and preventing him from getting the ball. In that fourth quarter, he just took the ball up the court. It's like, I'm the guy. Now Anthony Davis is not the playmaker that Joel Embiid is. He's more of a play finisher. But still, when you got to do, Anthony Davis is averaging like 30-something points per game in a series, and then most of that is through the first 3 quarters. You just kind of want to see him to take over the game the way Jokic does, the way Jokic has done over the last 3. Like, y'all have played, I think Molly Morrison tweeted this first, y'all have played the exact same game against the Lakers like 2 years in a row. The Lakers get a 10-point lead, and nobody believes in it, and then the Nuggets storm their way back, and it ends up being this triumphant big game.
Seen that last night. Like, there was a time where Anthony Davis had seen the double team like right in his face, and he had took the like heavily contested shot over 4 people. And when I was
damn Kobe,
as I was watching this play, like prior to it, like I said, there was 2 people in his face. I'm like, Joel Embiid damn near sees that every night.
Yeah,
and
that's for sure.
And he's still very productive. And I was like, there's the small differences that you just kind of see between the players. And like, Anthony Davis has all the talent in the world. And I don't know if it's just he hasn't had the reps in that type of situation because LeBron's always been with him and everything like that, but he hasn't. There's some levels that he's missing that still separates him from the top dog.
I'm going to play talking head a lot today.
Yeah.
And because y'all have been in the play-in 3 out of the last 4 years. Right? You have the championship, and there's nothing we can do to take that away. That's a real championship. I'm not one. We joke about it being the bubble, but real championship. The rest of the time has been awful. You had the conference finals appearance, and they decided to run it back. And I enjoyed their offseason. I thought they did well. But in my mind, I guess I didn't see them having to go against the Denver Nuggets every single year. And then if they do the same thing again, which I'm assuming they're not, they're going to go out there and try to chase that big-name player. It's only thing Rob Pelinka's been talking about since the goddamn deadline. We got 3 first-round picks to trade this offseason. You still have to go through Denver. And I don't care who you acquire, unless it is goddamn one of the top 10 players of basketball again. It's going to be hard for me to see this team with LeBron James being 40 and Anthony Davis not getting touches in the fourth quarter for them to be able to compete with Denver. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
Is one of the questions that the front office got to ask, and I think it honestly starts with what LeBron James' decision is. He's got his player option. D'Lo's probably not going to be there no more. We do have a lot of people that's on small contracts or not going to be here. So it's going to have to reshape the roster. But luckily, we have Anthony Davis still under contract next year. I think it honestly starts with LeBron James.
I think the longer y'all prolong this, as an organization, I think it hurts you a little bit. Like, financially, you're going to bring in a lot of money because you got LeBron and Anthony Davis. But realistically, if you trade those 3 first-round picks and you have another upsetting season, you just traded 3 first-round picks, and now you've messed up your future as an organization. And I guess when you look back at it throughout the years, you're going to be like, we got that one championship. Like, is that really all worth it? I guess if you do get the one, you get addicted to it, and you kind of want to keep swinging.
Addicted to the finals like Chris Paul.
Yeah, but like at some point, you got to sit back and be like, okay, we won one with this core, but is the time over, and should we move on?
This is the day. August 6, 2021 is the day that this Lakers team died. That was the day that they traded Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and Kyle Kuzma in exchange for Russell Westbrook. Even here in 2024, you're seeing the ramifications of that trade because Russell Westbrook eventually gets traded. That's how you bring in D'Angelo Russell and Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt. You are still seeing everything from that trade. And the best version of y'all was when you saw Bron, you saw Anthony Davis, and good role players that fit, and that was Kentavious, that was Kuz, who got his little tweets off the other night. Caruso. And you sacrificed all of that to go get the name. And again, though Russell Westbrook is across the town right now, across the locker room, you're still seeing all of that. Because every single, it's a domino effect, it's a butterfly effect. If you don't make that trade, then Kentavious don't end up on the best team in the league, the best team that's built in the association.
And KCB felt so disrespected when they traded him because he was such a big part as to why they won that championship.
And he was clutch sports.
Yes.
And here we are today.